system had some back-end filter that was applied to the report before it was exported. So in some cases, those missing records may have actually been because our referential report was incorrect. And then that's a root cause that needs to be addressed pretty instantaneously, because that, that reference file is critical to any sort of reconciliation efforts. Once you have that in place, then you have the frequency that you need to think about. So we find that for meeting planning vendors, to do it once a year annually is just too much. There's too much data to look at. And if you have a large volume, even doing a statistical sample may still be too much data to try and cram in January and February when you're trying to get your data ready for a report March 31st, remember. So more frequent reconciliation is preferred, whether it's quarterly or semi-annual reconciliation. It's also kind of driven based on how many programs you have and how many vendors actually you're working with. So you may say, okay, in the first 6 months we're going to do these 3 vendors, and the second 6 months we're going to reconcile the other 3 vendors, and we're going to do just a statistical sample. So there's a lot of thought process in really trying to figure out what is good enough to truly give you confidence in your data. We also find that the attesters really love this process because now they're not just taking your word for it. There's an actual system in place. It's not based on personal reputation. Don't take this as an insult.